Welcome to the first video on Lowside Rides. I'm Lowside. So, just now, first video. I'm excited. I've been looking forward to motovlogging for a long time. I started watching Do It With Dan a little over a year ago, and I didn't have a bike. All I had was my truck. I hadn't had a motorcycle for about 3 years. I started on a little Honda Rebel, silver with black flames on it. It was great. Great little starter bike. Little, I can't remember if it was a V-twin or just a single 250cc. I think it was a V-twin. But that was a great little starter bike. I had that for about 6 months or so. Then I got a Honda Shadow 750, and I think I was 16. Had that when I was 16, and I'm not a big guy. I was this little bitty guy, little kid, on a big old bike. And I put some Cobra drag pipes on it and just hauled ass everywhere. It was great. And back then I wore full leathers because I had to. Had the leather chaps, leather jacket. I think I had a showy helmet at the time, full face helmet that I hated. Absolutely despised it. I was like, no, it's not cool. It's not cool. I want a half helmet or no helmet. And a lot of times I rode around with no helmet. But yeah, did that. I had to sell it when I was about, I want to say I was maybe 19. Might have been 18 still. Had to sell it because I got my truck that I have now, and it needed all kinds of work. All kinds of work. Then, you know, just cruised around in my truck. I miss my bikes, but, you know, only so much you can have at one time. So I started to work in oil field and made a little bit of money. Got laid off from oil field, made no money. And before I got laid off, I had spent most of what I had already made. And then a little 2-week severance got me enough to get another job. Quit that job, and now I'm working down here in Yukon, Oklahoma. Won't say where, just because keep that to myself. But I'm making okay money. So, been there about 7 months now. Turn grand. There you go. Been there about 7 months. Saved up a little bit. Got a loan, got a bike. I don't recommend getting a loan for a bike because right now I can only afford to have liability on it, and that's not ideal. I'd like to have full coverage on this, but it's a 2007 CBR 1000RR, and I love it. I've already laid it down twice though. Ooh, I get to go. Yes! And I really hope that storm stays way the hell over there. So this is the first Super Sport, really the first sport bike I've ever ridden, and it's a handful. I love it. And obviously, everybody who is going to find this video knows that a CBR 1000RR is really stupid fast. Not at all the fastest bike. I am very sorry for the wind noise. How did I get to do 95? Okay, let's calm it down a little. Calm it down a little. That's a little better. So, yeah, CBR 1000RR. I don't know. I love this bike so much. I've learned how to control it really well. I like doing wheelies, as you could tell from the intro. But yeah, this is my dream bike. I had been watching, and I started watching Dan, so obviously I like the CBRs. I saw the CBR and I was like, yeah, it's a Super Sport. I didn't really know much about him at the time. Man, look at this guy. That is badass. But yeah, so started, got a Super Sport. I wanted a Super Sport. I knew that much. And I was looking at different bikes like the R1, the GSXRs. I was looking at the R6s as well. I was kind of entertaining the idea of a 600. I had no idea what I wanted, but I settled, well, not really settled. I found this bike on Craigslist. The guy wanted $4,600 for it. it was quite a bit. It's pretty pricey for one of these, especially being an older bike, and it has 33,000 miles on it now. I got it when it had about 29,000 5 months ago, and I gave the guy, I think I gave him $4,400 for it. Still a lot, but man, this bike was completely stock, all except for the exhaust. It actually had a full exhaust system on it, and that's it. So it needed some work, but I cleaned up the fuel system, completely cleaned out the injectors, got new air filters for it, and this bike just purrs like a kitten. It's great. And pretty soon I'm gonna get a power commander for it, and sometime probably next year I'm gonna put a cam and a turbo on it, because of course this bike needs more power. Oh, that does not look good. Don't know if you can probably see the storm off in the distance. I'd rather not get rained on. I'd really rather not get rained on. But hey, bike life. Anyway, so yeah, this is my motovlogging channel. I'm gonna be trying to do some exciting but not illegal content and go on some rides. There's a really nice group of street bikes and cruisers out here in Oklahoma City. Meeting up, we meet up at least every Saturday night, so I'll be getting some videos of that. I'm going to stop talking because I feel strange talking to myself. I hear the musics. They got their music up damn loud. I do the same thing. I've got two subwoofers, two 12-inch Rockford 5-skate P3 subwoofers in the back of my truck, and a whole Rockford 5-skate sound system that I put in, and it is awesome. I'm running about 3,000 to 3,600 watts in my truck. Most of that's to the subs, but I have 600 watts going to the door speakers, and that does not look pretty. I love lightning, but that does not look pretty. I'm going right there. Buffalo Wild Wings. It's a great hangout spot, and everybody there knows me, so it's cool. Please don't. Please don't. I don't want to get a busted video as my first video. That'd be less than ideal. I think that just said security on it, but I wasn't really paying attention. And my buddy's not here yet. Woohoo. So yeah, this is what I do. This is my channel. I hope you enjoy it. And I'm gonna sign off for the time being. So, this is Lowside. I'll talk to you guys later.